I need to feel the feels. I'm feeling the feels tonight, everyone. Welcome. If you're not here live, try to make it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, save this playlist, share the videos. You guys are doing a wonderful job. The playlist has nearly 3,000 views. This is just the playlist. Inside, we're talking tens of thousands of views on these videos, which is great. I'm so happy because it means more people to our community here. All the things I worry about is that we're building a wonderful community of people here. And I know by doing this and what you're doing out there, it's helping bring real people to us. We like real. Hi, welcome to DG 360. So I know this is doing very good. We're going to keep doing this every Thursday night here live. Try to make it live. We would love to have you here. Let's get into this. We are now 25 episodes in. We're on episode 26. Now, to recap it, let's watch this and let's dive right in.
So I will take you to GoodHead if you
GoodHead.
are willing to go. You have rations?
Right, Viper.
Food for
No, not really. More rations now.
It's worth it.
Vegetarian jerky. Or like,
All right, Kith, cool, man.
someone's house and they're like, oh, I can offer you this jerky. Yeah, what else you got?
And he's rather accepting of it. He just lets you root around as he gives you guys the...
too nice.
You find a locket made out of silver.
This is terrible what Bodger does here.
Who's that?
Going through... Listen. What he did was completely unacceptable last episode, man. There's no way he was rooting around Dirk's things. This is Dirk. He's a Goliath. He's huge. Goliaths in Dungeons and Dragons are very tall. Dirk saved them from freezing out in the cold after they got teleported by an evil... well, it was Bob's brother, but we won't get into that. It's a whole long story. You need to just watch these these episodes. Now, Dirk... something happened. There's a locket. Rowan's go through in his private stuff, and he's opening the locket. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I like this Dirk character, and now they gotta travel with Dirk, and Dirk is their guide. But the whole time, Rowan doing something completely unbelievable going through Dirk's stuff. Who does that?
Who's that?
Rowan and Bodger. Only Bodger does that. Can't. Oh, Bodger. Can't ever do anything nice.
So you wander through the snow with the warm weather gear that he's given you guys,
And the food he's given us.
the food you've given
And
you.
he's basically
You don't need to make
Tears freezing on his face.
He's got icicles hanging down his chin.
oh, he's crying, man. Come on.
Yeah, he knows.
Thank you, Viper Punk.
Corinne.
Got a connection.
Shot in the old sword.
Yep, just reading my book. Just reading my spell book.
So you don't need to make the point of cold. You don't have the point of cold or the exhaustion checks every hour because he's giving you the warm weather gear. You are having a difficult time moving through the snow because
Dirk's having a difficult time.
He's kind of walking on top of the snow with his snowshoes, and he's having to walk at about half speed so you guys can keep up. I don't know if
You can't, you
popped
just
at any
can't.
point.
No, not because if Poppy's only up for an hour, I'll save it.
Save it. So you walk for about half a day until the sun is high. Actually, no, the sun isn't high in the sky. It never gets above the horizon on this one. After you walk for several hours, you've noticed that it should be light by now. Like it definitely should be light. And one of you mentions it to him.
It's a terrible place to be. Bodger's homeland.
Auriel keeps.
What?
Auriel, she keeps the place eternally dark. Sort of winter always here.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
I think I presumably know who
Write that down.
Make a history check. No, a religion check.
Religion, like I've got +4 on that. 15.
You know that Auriel is somewhat of a lesser deity, and she's sort of a god of frost and snow and darkness and winter.
Sounds like a bitch. Sounds lovely.
And you know from your studies that she takes an avatar form, is an actual tangible person here in the Dead Frost, and every night casts a spell over the area, which is the reason for the aurora, which prevents the sun from rising above the horizon during the daytime.
Lovely.
Wow.
Okay.
She deliberately isolates the Dead Frost from the rest of.
Is that the whole reason why it is the Dead Frost, or is it? Would it be a frosty place without her?
It would probably still be cold because it's the north, but it wouldn't be quite as isolated. She turns up the seas and breaks off the mountain passes and stuff so that it isolates.
Sounds doable, late
Oh,
night.
and how long has this been happening? For hundreds of years, or?
No,
Recently.
I don't remember. It's as long as I've been around.
I'm trying to figure out if it's been happening since I was living here.
Yeah, probably. Yes, I would say so.
Oh, wow. It's been going on for quite a while.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck I am. What is my history?
Come up with that story together on the fly. That's what we're doing.
So is this how do you feel about this? Is this a problem, this Ariel?
I can tell you about it. I've lived here my whole life. My early
You
years.
definitely can't.
She's not well liked. He kind of looks around himself as he's walking. There's no blizzard, so visibility's pretty good. And he says, "Yeah, she's not well liked by many."
Yeah,
I
right.
can imagine.
Well, why did she do it?
She requires isolation as part of her worship, and she likes the frost to stay around.
She can't just kind of
Does she eat?
and be isolated.
He's super nervous. You can see Dirk is super nervous even talking out loud about her. It's kind of how I feel with Alexa around, you know? I'm saying. Sorry. I had to.
Well, she did. She came here and isolated this place.
Right.
Is she
Very
evil?
similar to Alexa.
Well, I mean,
Is that what our mission is?
Are we killing
Our
her?
mission is to get home. Okay.
Yeah, let's not take on any deities.
We're level 4. Let's not take on. Let's not take on less than
Right.
Look, sleep.
No, that's not going
let's
to
see
work.
if she's got less than 20 hit points.
Let's just get to GoodHead and then get home.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
that.
get some good.
I agree. I agree with Barry Dune.
So
yeah.
you stop and have some jerky. You stop and don't have some jerky.
You guys
At your
enjoying your
discretion.
lunch?
Yeah, it's some snow, mate. It's pescatarian.
sorry that I tried to find some food for myself, and that while I was doing
Oh
that,
no,
maybe
he's
I
getting
stumbled
preachy.
maybe
Oh no, he's getting preachy.
I stumbled across the
no.
locket. I'm
Interesting.
sorry, and so I saw the
You
locket,
stumbled
and I was
across the lock,
curious.
and then you prodded and
and I
poked
prodded
and prodded
because
and
I was
prodded.
curious. Who wouldn't be curious when you come across a locket?
Yeah, you might be curious, but when he's breaking down into tears.
Stop pressing the point.
And I tried to
Read
make
the
him feel
room,
better.
mate.
I love
tried
that
to-
we're bringing this up again.
Yeah.
He's like half the day. It's finally been fine.
Stop talking about the locket.
Are you looking for food on the way? Are you like foraging for roots and stuff?
Dirk, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know.
It's fine. It's fine. I would appreciate you not
Anyway,
bringing
Dirk,
up.
Ariel, tell me more about her. Just ignore Bodger. Anyway, about how far are we to GoodHead now?
Probably half a day.
Half a day, all right. Just carry on there.
Well,
carry
press
on.
on.
Well, I'm hungry.
Did you? Have you been looking for root vegetables?
Yeah,
and
I've been
stuff on
looking
the
for
way?
root
All right, can you make a survival check with disadvantage?
Roll again. So 10.
10 plus. Or 18, so 10.
10 survival.
Survival is 2, so 12.
You have not found any root vegetables on the way so far. Now you make a Constitution saving throw to see
That's bullshit.
how hungry you really are getting.
8 plus Constitution. Modifier or save?
Saving throw.
Okay, so that's 12.
12 total. All right. So you, it's not getting distractingly hungry yet, but you are starting to feel the hunger pains.
I hope
coming
you're
up.
enjoying your jerky.
Yes,
I really do.
delicious.
You know what I'm saying?
It's delicious. Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, nutritious, delicious.
Just so, I want to break this down just real quick. I'll put this link in the description eventually here, but about deities. So what's talking, the list of deities of Dungeons & Dragons include all 3.5 edition gods and powers of core settings for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. Religion is a key element of D&D games, and it's required to support both the cleric class and behavioral aspects of the ethical alignment system, role-playing one of the 3 fundamentals. The pantheons employed in D&D provide a useful framework for creating fantasy characters. Now, the interesting thing about these deities, thank you so much for that, Rycam. I appreciate that. So if you go down here, it tells you the characteristics of the deities in Dungeons & Dragons. They have a great variety of moral outlooks and motives. which have to be considered by cleric player characters. In some editions of the games, in the game, deities were given statistics allowing mighty player characters to kill a god like a powerful monster. For gaming purposes, they are also differentiated by a number of standardized characteristics. And then they list it. And then I think that's pretty interesting here because was it you, Late Night, that said that like at a certain level, deities don't sound like they'd be that bad of an idea, but once they level up past what, 5 you were saying, they're much more difficult in terms of where the crew is at. Because you were saying that you thought that they could take it. For me, I was like, I don't know if they can take them.
Sprinkle on a bit of garlic on the top.
Good.
I'm really enjoying it. Go.
It's something that I should have to try and grow or something.
We'll send you some.
I want them to kill this deity right
You really
now.
made an interesting flavor. I quite like it.
I'm glad
I hope that
You all have
sidetracked.
terrible breath though. Now.
Why don't you give him some cloves from your belt?
These are not real garlic. This is a prop garlic that I've used all my real garlic for this.
I don't have one, Aether. I don't have an Alexa
So you're
here.
a poser.
No, I got garlic in my backpack.
So give him some of that then.
We used it all in the stew. It's gone.
Thank you, Kith.
Anyway.
Anyway, you continue on. I need you all to make perception checks, please.
11 plus
8.
4. 15.
6. 5.
7.
Perception 0, so it's 5.
5 total. All right. So as you were walking, Dirk says, "There's a
Dirk
active
is-
fox
Dirk
up
is the
ahead."
man,
And
huh?
You can see. You guys don't know where he's pointing, and you can't make it out with the white of the snow, but your elephant eyes.
Yeah.
You can make out where he's pointing, and Arctic fox is running after something. You don't see what it's chasing, but something disappears behind like a very snow-covered bush, and then an Arctic fox runs out. And then a few moments later, another creature runs out after the Arctic fox, probably about that tall or so, kind of humanoid in appearance, bipedal, very white fur all over its body. It just darts out. It's got like big fangs. It's kind of almost simian in nature, almost monkey-like. And it chases after this Arctic fox and dives into the bush where the Arctic fox just went. And he goes, "Oh shit.
Oh
We need to move back
I need to
this way."
it's 10. Have you got 10 minutes?
No. We need to move now.
Okay.
Where are we going? I huddle very close to him.
He sort of turns and starts to move around, like giving this thing a wide berth.
Right, talk to me, Dirk. What's going on?
Can each of you make a nature check for me, please? I want to see if any of you've heard of these things or know what they are.
7.
That was cocked.
Well, I've got 17 plus
Worse.
animal handling. No, nature -1.
16.
So that's 16 total.
Nature 16.
16 total. What was yours, Budget?
16.
16.
7.
7 and.
Also 7.
All right. So as you were sort of wandering along, you saw running out of a bush an Arctic fox, and then chasing the Arctic fox, this thing.
Oh. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, what a little cutie.
What's your name? What's your name?
Look at that little guy. Thinks he's tough, doesn't he?
The two people, you two, got fairly well done, right? On that. check?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. The two of you know it to be a Yeti, or a Yeti tyke.
Oh, it's a baby Yeti. Where's the
Yeti.
mama?
Oh, yep.
And they never go too far from mamas.
Uh-oh.
Right.
And Dirk is starting to move you this way. As you start to move this way, the two of you are huddled under the owlbear rug.
Yeah.
There we, no, this one. There we go. They're both so similar.
Oh, wow.
There we go. As
All right, I'm saving this too for the description later. I'm gonna update all the descriptions, by the way, for everyone watching. But we're talking Yeti, man, and this is a baby Yeti, and I want Mama Yeti coming in here, so I will definitely link that in the description, man. This ain't-
dived into a bush over here. You hear coming from around the other side of this. Let's say it's out of
Bob's always
round
the
side
tank.
of this big old rock that was blocking it from view. There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's the one.
Chasing after mum, baby. Hello, large Yeti.
Holy shit!
Oh,
that makes sense.
that's the mummy of the. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot
Not
of
as
sense.
much as the
Very
cave
cute
troll, I don't
child you
believe.
got there.
I need,
on our way.
I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Shit.
I don't want to fight.
It's got claws just for stats, so you guys understand here. Like the hill giant that they got into a tussle with had tons of hit points. This one's got a fair amount, 51, but not that bad. Damage It looks like claw, melee attack +6 to hit, 5 foot. Also, a hit at 7 for slashing damage. There's cold damage, chilling, gaze. So there's a lot of things that the Yeti can do, and it's a little bit more versatile and than the hill giant. But still, like the hill giant, I think might have been a little bit more difficult. Maybe my opinion.
20!
I'll have to look up the stats. I'll have to look up the stats on that.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 plus your modifier as well. 23. Bob's going to go way up here. Blue Bob.
You know how I took alert?
Yes.
It's gonna help me get right up there.
Late
I rolled
night.
1. So 6, baby.
6, baby. Baradoon is down there. Green Greg.
I'm 19.
Time for some fire spells.
19.
Still just 1.
And Borgia.
And Poppy.
It doesn't change much.
What'd you get?
11 plus 1, so 12.
12 total. Alright.
Mary! Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. And thank you for becoming an alumni member. I appreciate you very much. And the wee small eyes of the morning.
Better initiative.
It's based on your dexterity modifier. That for the baddies number 1, which are going to be the babies, got this one here. And
Okay, so I'm going to explode the baby straight off.
baddies number 2.
I was gonna rope the baby and then just hold the trowel at its neck and be like, "Let us go!"
Allies.
Guys, we got 10 minutes.
They probably won't come.
We got 10 minutes. I want to have a quick chat.
Can I get everyone's attention?
With garlic.
Real quick,
With
just real
garlic,
quick.
Josh.
As a child, my mother always said to me, "You must always."
Well, you're in the perfect
don't have
place
time.
now. You can wind down here.
We surely
We
have time.
don't have time.
Here,
The giant Yeti is just over there. We don't have time.
That's right.
We got like 10 seconds.
If anything, I'll probably
that's
keep you up.
You start to move this way, but not quick enough to get out of the way of the Yeti seeing you or arriving within sight anyway. Bob, you are the first to act. What do you do?
I shit myself.
Right, good turn. My turn.
Action.
Jesus, what
I don't
yeah,
fear
let's
this
not.
as much as the hill giant.
Hang on. Has it initiated an attack towards us?
Not done
Yeah,
anything
nah,
aggressive
nothing.
towards you yet.
Just keep moving, man. Like,
Let's go. Let's go.
I can only assume that Yetis are not the friendliest of.
Well, I mean,
if old mate Dirk is trying to make a run for it.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
He knows he's making a run for it. He's like if we just
let's do that. Instead of running this way,
You know
the
what
same
happened in
direction
Empire
that these
Strike
guys are
Back, for
going,
God's
should go this
sake.
way, or this way.
Go back
Like, we've
where
actually
you
chosen
came.
probably the second worst,
worst way to
direction to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just hang around Dirk and I just follow his lead.
All right, so you're readying an action for when
I like how he's trying to figure out, some of them are trying to figure out if the Yeti might be nice. No, if you learn anything about Yetis, everything I learned about Yetis was from Empire Strikes Back. And man, there was no talking to that Yeti. That Yeti wanted blood. Hung Luke Skywalker upside down. I know I'm gonna get my genres mixed up, but let me just tell you, that's how I learned about Yetis.
Yeah.
Dirk does something, you're gonna do something.
Yeah,
I
just
knew
like,
right
Dirk,
then and
what
there
do you
Yetis
reckon?
were bad.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know this area much more than I do. Is this dangerous?
Greg.
Yes, it's dangerous.
I will do exactly the same thing. I am just going to
We're all just like,
Can't you
just
use an
take a
action to build puppy?
step back. I can
No,
build
there's a
probably
baby
once
there,
a
just be
day.
careful.
Just wondering if
As an
like
action.
I just don't think one. I think this would be the wrong time to use Bobby. So I'm just gonna like hang back.
Cool.
Hang back.
All right. What's your action? You're taking it ready to see what Dirk
This is a
does.
little tense. This is a little tense, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow his lead.
All right. You can move anywhere or not?
Just closer to Dirk.
All right.
Dude, imagine you're in the woods, right? And then you see this little baby bear, a little baby grizzly, right? And then Mama Grizzly comes out, "Roar," like, oh. That's kind of what's going on right here. You don't know exactly how to take this, what to do, man. You just know that you better watch yourself. You make one wrong step, that Mama Grizzly coming down on you. That's what this is going to happen here, man.
Yeti is going up.
Total ref.
The Yeti is going to
Max.
use its chilling
Right,
gaze
dude.
feature.
Yep, chilling gaze. We saw
I'm going to
that.
see who's it going to gaze at.
See, it's got range.
Really, the little dog.
It's gonna use chilling gaze, man. See, this is the thing. It's got some range. It's got some range.
Dog.
It comes
Yeti's
around the
got
rock,
some
it
range.
sees this going on, and it is going to look at the person closest, which happens to be Bob.
Of course it is. It always
This
is.
is what the
You
Yetis do.
see
It's always
this
the
Yeti come around.
rogue.
The little baby tugged on the heartstrings. You see what I'm saying? The little baby Yeti tugged on the heartstrings, and they were thinking Disney, and they were thinking the wrong movie. They should have been thinking Revenant. And see, like, that's why in the real world, sometimes you just have to go with your gut. Like, I know there's a little baby. I understand what I'm saying sounds wrong and cruel, but it could mean your life. It could mean your life.
This huge Sasquatch-like thing with huge, just
Bob
billowing,
is the tank he is, lady.
thick white fur coming off of it. Yep. It turns towards you with its piercing blue icy eyes,
no.
and its piercing icy eyes seem to pierce into your soul, and you feel cold inside.
Oh, no.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, save yourself. Save yourself, Bob.
1. Natural 1.
Saved it.
And he's back. Bob's back.
I wonder if
Wait, let me catch my constitution. 0. Yep. 1.
Yeah, that's a total of 1 then.
Do you have any advantages there?
This very well might be the thumbnail to this, man. Bob has this terrible tradition of being the meat shield and just stacking damage upon himself, somehow miraculously coming out of it and bursting out of somebody's body. This is the magic. And I asked last week Bob's name. It was Bartholomew Osiris Bladesong. Hey, I would like to...
Yes!
Wow.
You're not gonna hit me.
I'm in a fountain.
Nothing that could help.
You take
Guess who's back?
you take 14 points of cold damage,
Oh.
and you are paralyzed with ice in your soul.
I should have climbed inside the prick and exploded him.
You should.
He should have. And see, that's the mistake. The flaw is you're looking at the little baby Yeti. You're thinking, oh, okay, you know, that's a little baby Yeti and a mom protecting the little baby Yeti. And then you get the gaze, the chilling gaze into your eye sockets, and you just freeze up. Now look at him. He's paralyzed. You see, we've all been conditioned by Disney.
Instead of just waiting around.
Have you got a few moments? I can give you I've got a prep talk. I want
Fucking
to.
hell.
Oh,
Got a
God.
few
So
moments.
negative
Have you got
14.
some time?
Yep.
Right, late night.
Like freezing me from the inside.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Jesus.
Nope. All right.
And
You're
then
12. Wow.
And then it
paralyzed.
is, you're not a threat to it anymore, so it's going to use its movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It gets to you, and then it's going to make 2 claw attacks.
How does every fight go so badly
poorly
for
for
me
you.
immediately?
Alan, could I just quickly check out what Expeditious Retreat does?
That is
Yeah, man.
that is an 11 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Oh,
Second
sweet.
claw attack
really good.
is a nat 20, so that's going to hit.
My God.
It's just
51
gonna do-
damage. No.
Double sixes as well. So that's going to be 12 plus 4 is 16 plus.
Oh. How many hit points total does he have now? He's level 4. He's got to be, what is he? He's gonna get knocked out again.
16 plus another 6 cold. So that is 22 total damage to you. From a mixture of slashing and cold damages.
Sure you don't
The
want
first
to
one
get
misses.
poppy out, mate?
The second one
I think I'm gonna get Poppy out.
right across you.
That brings me
Um,
down immediately to 29 HP.
He
Just like
says
that.
he's dead.
Brings you way down to above what I am naturally.
All right, that is its turn done. It is now the Tyke's turn. The Tyke is
That
going
hurt.
to attack the Arctic Fox.
Oh, right. Okay. Oof.
Late night.
Nat 20 as well. Damn. Good work,
That's a good
Tyke.
family.
That's definitely going to be enough. He just tears into this Arctic. Covers himself in blood.
It's disgusting but cute at the same time.
Yeah.
And then another little Tyke comes around the
Oh.
center.
Oh.
Another little Tyke comes out as well to
Oh
join the
God,
party.
little
family.
little baby, they're gonna consume you like piranha. Those little babies that you thought were cute, and the reason why you were just like standing back, those babies are not gonna come up and start biting at your ankles and your knees and start devouring you like piranha, little piranha Yeti. Jeez. Ugh.
Clear Tykes. this guy's going to go over here and start tearing into this fox. This one's going to run over to the paralyzed
Of course he is.
dude.
Oh, it's okay. One of the babies is coming over.
And he's going to make an attack. Because you're paralyzed, it's with advantage. And if he hits, it's an
Oh, they're
automatic crit.
Beautiful.
That's how paralyzed works.
Bye, Bob.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
So that is...
You have the funnest battles, don't you?
Obstacle.
That is a dirty 20 to hit. So that is a hit and automatically crits, which means he does... Where's the d4?
12 damage, 12 damage, 12 damage.
I mean,
12
for
damage.
sake.
Has he got 12 left?
Come on, 12 damage.
Come on.
That is double 4s. So that's already 8, and then the other ones... that's a double 1s. So that's 10 points of combined slashing and cold damage.
Right.
He just like
Do you have a few
clambering
moments
up
to
your leg.
listen to some inspirational words?
that was 10 damage.
10 total damage. Starts clambering up your leg and scratching.
Down to the traditional 2.
You feel some very cold teeth clamp into your leg. As inside you just feel like you're frozen solid.
One of the babies is coming over. Oh God! Oh God! No! Oh shit! Oh God! No! No!
That is that. Bodger, you're up.
Okay. Rage and frenzied rage. Frenzied rage.
All right.
Now look, he's right. He's right in
Frenzied
here.
rage. He gotta
I'm just gonna
start spinning, man. Start spinning.
I've got a big axe.
Yep.
You're gonna try and be diplomatic. You're gonna try and talk him out, intimidate.
Well, if I do that, then that's my turn, isn't it?
Oh,
So,
I don't think it's gonna work.
No.
It's gonna work.
So what's gonna happen is I'm
There we go.
going for
There
an
we
attack. I'll describe it later if I hit.
All right.
This is why Bodger's important. This is why I tell everyone that is around me why I'm important. Because most times in my real life, people are like, "What are you even here for, DG?" Like, I'm going to tell you people, what I'm here for is to be beast mode. Like, every once in a while, you need a beast. You know, look, you're looking at me, you're like, man, you're not good for anything. But then when chaos is around you and you really need that beast mode damage, that's when you got me. That's when you got me. And then you say, thank God. Now, see, this is how I feel about Bodger. This is how I am. I told you this from the very beginning. I said as much as I hate it, I'm a Bodger. I definitely play like Bodger. Which I'm not proud of, but it does come in handy.
Reckless, so
19.
Double,
Nice.
Yep, 19 plus stuff will definitely hit.
Yep.
And other times it
so you go
doesn't.
into a rage first.
Most times, just like real life too.
Frenzy. So you think about Gareth Diggory just taking all your shit, and it sends you into a frenzy.
Who is it?
Gareth Diggory.
The guy.
Seriously?
The knight who you.
I was thinking of Liam. The
Oh right, yeah. No, the guy, the squire that took all your shit.
Oh God! You God! I was about to the helmet. And the shit, it still works.
Sends you into a Super Saiyan frenzy rage. You strike once, your first hit.
It's time for combat. What am I doing? I'm gonna rage, blah, and I'm gonna reckless. Oh, I'm frenzied rage and reckless attack. How do I do
You
it?
can do damage, or you can roll for the second attack and roll all the damage at once.
I'll do the same one and roll.
Oh, actually, sorry, you don't get a second attack on this turn because you used your bonus to frenzy. On the next turn, you'll get bonus action to attack.
So let me get this right. I get 2 attacks. I'm more likely to hit him. But if I no, has it?
So,
I don't
roll the
understand.
damage.
I don't understand, but you've pissed me off. So what? What dice is it? It's my.
It's the D12 plus your strength.
D12 plus
modifier, which is 3. Plus another 2 for rage. So this plus 5.
8 plus. Was it? Oh, the X is 5.
Come on.
5 because it's your strength and your rage damage.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure your rage is still 2 at this stage, this level. Where's the bad guy? There he is. So
1d12 plus 3. Hang on, 1d12 plus 3. What's the plus 5 there then? What is it? 1d12 plus 3.
First plus 5 is your attack modifier, so that's if you hit or not.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you roll your 19, you add your 5, you got 24 to hit. That beat its armor class, so 24 was enough to hit, then you cause the damage. First one is, like if you whiff, then you don't need to worry about the damage.
Yeah. Can I just hit him?
All right, so you hit it for 13 damage right across the front.
Okay, that's not.
I was
not
aiming for
great.
its knees.
All right.
I'm trying to get rid of it.
I will see.
I'm taking a leg off.
So you'll need to tell me in future before you make the attack because it'll modify what you need to hit. But
So currently, if we're working with a 51 hit point Yeti, which is 51 hit points, let's look at this. We got 13 off, so we're at what, 38? So we're at 38 hit points on the Yeti right now. So not the best hit, but it'll do.
I call this a cold shot because you were aiming for a particular body part. It increases its armor class, but you hit it anyway with a 24. So I will make it a check. It failed the check, so it goes prone. You smashed it in the knee.
Yeti, 29 out of 45, you down.
It wasn't enough.
Bomb, get in there!
It wasn't enough of its.
Oh, dude, you don't want to fight a dragon.
13
You
wasn't
don't
enough
wanna
of its
fight a
total hit
dragon.
points to like say you've chopped off a leg yet, but you knocked it
Slice
over.
it down, mother trucker.
All right, so that was your raid. That was your bonus to rage. Attack with your action. You've still got movement if you want
Still
to
got
go
movement.
anywhere.
Well, it makes sense for me to be by him. So.
All right.
Because there's nothing else I can do.
I'm so salty right now.
Oh yeah, man. This is playing out brilliantly for you.
Your allies turn.
Just outrageous.
So Dirk.
You're in the worst spot.
Like, that was just pure luck that I just happened to be there. Like,
Why
how much
just
HP do you have?
What,
2.
Did you have a logical reason why he is in that order in that?
Like,
Well, he's sharing the.
These two are sharing the cloak.
yeah.
Greg and you were tailing up the road.
And I went and hid behind.
Dirk turns around, sees it's too late to run, and he goes, "Oh no!" And he clutches the locket that he's now wearing around his neck, and he goes, "Forgive me, Ferk." And then you see he starts to grow, and the bald head and everything that he's got on him starts to sprout white fur. His arms
what?
grow real thick and muscular, and in a matter of a few seconds, a bear humanoid is standing in front of you.
druid.
oh, shit.
No, he seems to have been transformed into a hybrid between bear and human. He's not turned into a polar bear. He's a werebear.
Oh.
And he turns around and he makes a move. 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's getting over here. He had to move past the little dude, so the little dude's going to take an attack of opportunity as he goes. Natural 1. He moves round to the guy, and that was his action to transform, so he can't also attack.
Oh, man.
Ally, Baradoon, you're up.
You can only make one bonus action a turn, right?
One bonus action.
Okay, cool. So the first thing I do.
Okay, here we go. We're bringing up the stats here. What Dirk has turned into is a werebear. Now, Rob is saying werebear, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, and it is, in fact, a werebear, but it looks like werebear to me. And the hit points on the werebear is 135 hit points. Can I get an amen on that for Dirk?
Yes, sir. Can I get an amen?
Woo! Now we talking and bringing out the big guns here, Dirk. Oh, man, thank God Dirk's there. Thank God Dirk's there.
Each of these is 5.
5, yeah.
So, actually,
Thank
first one I'm
you.
going to do
Thank you, Mary.
is I'm going
Mary
to
says either one
do a
works.
minor illusion in front of these two.
What's up,
Nice.
Retro?
And make
How
it look
you
like
doing,
there's
man?
another one
Good
of
to
those
see you
wolves
here.
that
Another
he's
Arctic
killed.
fox.
Thinking
And
the
it's
same thing.
it's popping up.
I was thinking the same
All
thing.
right. Let's see. What's their intelligence? Okay. Can you make a deception check? A charisma-based. Oh yeah, it's charisma-based.
Deception? Yep. 9 plus 5.
So 14. All right. So you quickly conjure a sort of PNG Arctic fox in front of it again.
Stands there.
They're all
And we'll see
PNG.
if we'll see if it works.
And then I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I know what to do. Okay, here we go.
They did this with the wolves, remember?
I believe.
Cast the illusion.
My hip ain't
And then
I'm just frozen. I just
It just slowly leaves the blanket behind.
No, I took the, no, you're frozen. I took the blanket with me. Sorry, fuck you. Fuck you, I took the blanket with me. Basically what happened was...
don't worry about it, I'll just go myself.
We were wrapped up together and you got frozen and I went, this shit. Sorry, Mom.
Oh, thank God you're back. Thank God you're back, Baradoon. Thank God. What?
Expeditious retreat.
Oh, you actually.
I'll say 5, 10, 15, 20.
Part of
I'll
his
say you can
blanket
only
would be
move
frozen.
20 feet because it's such a thick blanket, and you're already carrying the carcass of a not the carcass, the pelt of a displaced beast.
I believe, like, initially, this is interesting for me because I wonder what's going on as well as some of my chat is also wondering about Dirk, because when we met Dirk is in his normal form, I believe it's a Goliath, is what we know about Dirk, and also a hunter. So it is kind of interesting that there's this house in like an eternal blizzard that he lives in, and he's a hunter. And like what's up with werebears, man? Are they like werewolves? Like when you get bit by a werebear, do you like turn into a werebear? Like I'm kind of wondering the history of this, man, because I think what happened is he's a Goliath. Dirk is a Goliath hunter. He got bit by a werebear, and now he's actually turning into a werebear because he took a locket and he looked at it and he was like, oh no. And then like the transformation began, and he's literally becoming a werebear. Now, whether or not he's still got like his memories and he's able to actually remember what's going on and therefore not attack his own party, that's a whole nother thing, man.
And now you're carrying an entire owlbear pelt as well. And so you can't move quite as far as you would otherwise.
And now I quicken. Using two sorcerer points,
nice.
And because I'm minor illusion
that's good. That's good,
I now
Mary.
do expeditious retreat.
Awesome.
And
it's a wonderful story.
Oh no, but
unfolding
I can't
here.
move as a bonus action because I've done one.
As part of expeditious retreat, I think you can move, can't you?
Okay, so then can I move 20 or can I do 30?
Double check. You've got it there, haven't you?
I do. Yeah.
Just grab it real quick. When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Right, so can I go 30 or 20?
So you can move 20 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just like, bangers!
There you go, we'll put you here.
Yeah, thanks for the support, Baritone.
So I just got.
It's impressive how far you've actually.
Minor illusion! You guys. All right, that was the end of the round. Back to the top of the round. Bob.
What's up, Bob?
So I'm paralyzed. So what does that mean?
It means that you can't do shit on your turn.
Right. Ben just asked what paralyzed means. Come on, Ben. It means you can't do anything. You're paralyzed, man. You have become your own worst enemy once again in this combat. Poor Ben, man. Bob is always walking in and he gets hit like right off the bat. Like every single fight.
End of your turn, you can repeat your Constitution saving throw to see if you can shake the effect.
Great. Bob weeps openly. He just cries.
Freezes in his eyes.
I'm so useless. He just cries and then punches himself in the dick.
So you can't paralyze.
I'm paralyzed. I can't even punch myself in the dick.
I'm trying to study.
All right, no, I do not want to be spoiled. I do not want to be spoiled. Let's get into the next episode here. I believe we are on 27 now. Let me just make sure that that's where we belong. Episode 26 and 27. Here we go. Buy one, get one free.
Oh shit. We need to move back.
I need to pivot. It's 10. Have you guys got 10 minutes?
Oh shit.
Hello, lad. Yes. The Yeti is going to use its chilling gaze feature, and it is going to look at the person closest, which happens to be Bob.
Of course it is. It always is.
All right, so you hit it for 13 damage. Check, so it goes prone. You smashed it in the knee.
Yeah. Damn, boy.
1. Natural 1.
He saved it.
And he's back. Bob's back.
Bob weeps openly. He just cries.
Dude.
Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn to see if.
Come on, Ben.
Succeed.
Come on.
10.
10 plus con.
No.
So you still paralyzed, I'm afraid.
Nice, dog. Nice.
Good turn though. Greg, you're up.
Late Night says now they should try diplomacy. Is that because we just like went in?
I am. What I'm doing is I'm going. I'm trying to study the and use acting. So I'm like.
You're gonna use your action feet.
So you're gonna suddenly try and pretend to be a Yeti.
My time to shine.
Oh no, these Greg moments are the best. Greg.
Well, he's been so good at the butterfly.
He's an amazing butterfly.
Like,
Yeah, but they've seen us. And I'm just going, Greg, no.
So I'm slowly getting into the.
As Bodger, I'm getting scared of you. I'm like, this is good. I'm like, what? Oh shit! I almost attack you.
I'm gonna try and lead them away. So I'm like,
because they definitely use points.
Let's go this way.
Where are you going to lead them?
Is that?
Up here, over this way?
I'm trying to send them all the tykes that way.
Alright, you're going to Can you make a deception check?
Late night says it, then Bodger makes an attack on Greg, man.
You have. Does it give
learning
you
a way.
advantage, actor? Is that how that works?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, I think I have advantage.
Oh, I needed
Yeah,
that
what does it do?
today.
Just 'cause you-
Oh, good.
10.
That's a d12.
Oh, thank you.
Well, a good roll.
Feels better
11.
now.
11.
Plus-
You have advantage.
Oh, 1.
1. Yes.
11 plus your deception.
11 plus deception. 12.
12. Alright, so with the 12. And you're trying to just tell them to go that way? Are you like leading them that way, or are you just.
No, I
pointing?
don't want them to follow me. So now I'm just going, hey guys, over there, that way.
Miming.
So I'll say that's your action.
Yeah.
You've got a bonus and a movement if you want them.
Then I back off. Then I.
Don't have any healing
Can I-
on you, do you, mate?
I
know that was
Excuse
very
me.
useful,
Excuse
but
me, healer. Couldn't maybe heal me
I
to
am
do
paralyzed and with 2 health. anything
Can
to
I?
do.
I can't set up my turret. Can I?
2 health again, 2 HP, just like in the wolf fight all over again.
Oh, it is.
how I
It's
roll.
just
2
like
HP
that.
McGee.
Can I
HP
start
McGee,
setting
that's
up my
what they
turret,
call
or is that action?
That's an action to do.
Yes, sir. My heal. I'll try and heal Bob.
Flash of water.
all right, you can do that as an
action.
action, but you've already used your action.
All right.
Oh, so I can't do that? I backed off.
No,
I just leave.
instead you very usefully went,
Can you not insult
But
my...
no, Bob, hope that this guy is
Yeah,
the one that
we're
gets
about to see how you might be like, you might be taking your words back, mate.
Yeah,
might be.
He might have just
I
saved
might
your
be.
fucking
Yeah.
life.
I might be.
Rob?
We'll find out. It's their turn next.
I will just... Yeah, I'm backing off. I'm like... I'm backing off.
Where are you backing up?
Can you stop?
I'm paralyzed and getting bitten, and you're just like, okay.
I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into it.
Bob, I'm gonna help. And you just back away
It's
slowly.
not just me- it's not just me going, It's kind of, I'm studying their movements at the same time. Like, they're like, and I'm like,
Listen, this is wonderful to see. For Rob to have to be the DM, for Rob to have to be the dungeon master with these 4, it has to be both horrible and awesome at the same time. Because he's got to like, it's like herding cats, you know? Like you can let them ad lib for so long until you have to like move the game along at the same time. It's one of the reasons why I thought it was funny. If you go back to episodes 14 and 15, Rob stopped in, right? And I kind of laughed thinking about this. I don't know why this came into my brain right now, but like, I think it was like episode 14 and 15. He come in, it was like awesome. We talked with him a bit, and we kind of interviewed him a little bit. But one of the questions I had asked him, I said to him, I go, so at what? It's the dumbest question in the world, but it actually makes sense if you think about it. I asked him, I said, instead of worrying about him being an actor, I didn't ask him any like acting questions. I said, like, at what? I said, at what age did you become a dungeon master? And the only reason that came to mind is because I was thinking to myself, man, it must be really hard. It must be really hard to like control these dudes and like have the scenarios that you want play out, because these guys are all over the map, man. It would be very difficult. I think much more difficult than acting.
Like, yeah, I'm like kind of getting in the flow of it. I'm becoming a type.
Thank you, Coob. Thank you for getting me, dude.
And then you back off like
as far as I can go.
This is why I love Coob's on my page, man. This is why I love you, Coob. You get me, dude. You get me. That's why you have a button, bro.
20, 25, 30.
Hey, Baron.
Can he go 30?
Right. Anybody can be an actor. Let's talk about dungeon mastering. What age were you when you became a dungeon master, Rob? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense though if you really think about it.
Cumbered.
Oh, of course. I like cumbered,
You're holding 2 large animal pelts.
I feel
I'm paralyzed with 2 HP, and both of my friends have just backed away.
Hey, Bob, I'm here for you, man.
Baddies number 2, that's the main Yeti. The Yeti is going to use half its movement.
Thanks for
to
being here
stand
tonight,
up.
everyone. I'm having a blast.
And then it's going to use it's going to use
I know, it'd be crazy, wouldn't it, Mary?
You.
It'd be crazy.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Could you imagine? This is great because this is really the first time I thought about this. Could you imagine what Rob must have been thinking when I asked him that? Like, really, dude? Like, what?
Blue eyes piercing to you.
Does he get advantage on that because he's half Goliath?
Not on this effect, no.
Right.
I do have advantages on shit. Can I
do it.
In that case.
Oh right.
For real.
Yeah.
Frenzied rage and then rage. What is it? I actually forget what rage gives me.
Doesn't affect you in this situation.
Okay. But reckless would have.
No, you went reckless, so you
give it
had advantage on the attack.
an attack by granting advantage.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't want. It's only against my.
19. All right. So you feel this frosty gaze piercing into you from towering above you, looking down on you. This huge simian. And you just it doesn't affect you. So instead, it's going for 2 claw attacks. It's got advantage because you went reckless.
Oh no! I didn't do reckless.
You did. You rolled
last time,
when you attacked him and took him to the ground. You rolled twice and took the higher of the 2 numbers. So you went.
Wasn't that frenzied rage?
No, frenzied allows you to do a bonus action attack. Reckless gives you advantage on the attack.
Oh, okay.
We can say that you didn't go reckless and you just wouldn't have hit. I'll take the damage back.
Oh no! I so they're all just fucking words. I just say rage,
all
reckless,
of them.
frenzied, fucking.
Again, we
whatever.
need.
Those are just words I say. Those are just words. Like, I don't know the actual game mechanics of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm just saying words, Rob. I'm just a crazy barbarian.
Board. Reckless, frenzy, rage.
Activate all abilities.
Danger sense, everything. Dark vision, advantage against poison, everything.
So the first of the 2 attacks hits. The second of the 2 attacks also hits. What's your AC? Yeah, definitely hits. All right, so you are taking a bunch of slashing damage.
Oh no, the budge is going down.
Budge is going down.
This whole time I'm just hacked and slashed. I'm back mimicking the movement.
Get really into it, you just turn it attack Barrago.
He's getting too into it. No,
it's becoming wonderful.
I'm method.
You take 15 total damage. As it strikes you with 2 huge claws, taking slashing and cold damage.
Was it 15?
15.
Damn,
14 HP.
Rob's like crazy into this.
Then that
It's
is
crazy.
its
I love
turn
it. I love
done.
when he does
Baddies
that
number
shit.
1 is the Tykes. These 2, let's see if they are.
There's a wolf and Greg going like this.
And gesturing, going that way.
So I rolled for the one that was attacking you already. It was not fooled, unfortunately. The ones attacking the.
I tried, man. What do you want from me?
Hey, Fox.
Heals,
and
maybe?
Fox.
What do you want from me?
These
Heals,
2.
definitely heals.
Oh, what do you want from me?
These 2 ignored you, but were fooled by the fox. So they both pounced and used their action to attack that illusory fox.
Yes.
Good work.
All right.
Which dissipates as
Illusion
soon as they
working again.
Did he not see the fox?
No, he's climbing up something that is much
That illusion
larger
comes in
food.
handy.
And it's already got. He's
types.
latched his icy teeth into Bob's hip.
These types have got to
So
go.
that one is going to attack you. It's got advantage because you're paralyzed.
Shall I just... I'll just go down, shall I?
Potentially, I could roll really poorly. What's your AC?
Yeah,
14?
14.
They don't have a huge modifier, so if
Okay.
I roll less than a 12 on both dice, which is possible, the first one is an 11.
Okay.
Plus 2 is 13, so that's missed, but with advantage, I got a... No, that was cocked. 10! 10 plus 2 is 12, so he does miss. He doesn't manage to get his teeth into you any further.
How does he get so lucky too? Like, this always happens, man. I literally think that Bob will die every single engagement. He drops so fast, and then he's down for the count, and you literally are like, dude, he is going to die. And then somehow, man, the dice like the dice are so wicked to him, and then they're so nice to him. It's the craziest thing I have ever seen. It happens. This is the 3rd time this has happened. This is so unusual.
But he doesn't go down.
He bites his teeth into your hip, and then he pulls back and tries to tear off another chunk, but this time he goes in and grabs a belt, like some leathery belt. Doesn't manage to get any further damage.
Unparalyzed. Was
At the end of his turn, he gets to remake the save.
Oh,
he has
the
to make that Constitution
thing.
save.
Right. Just
so
roll
that
high
type-
Constitution.
Viper Punk knows something. Don't spoil me, Viper Punk. I
that's all
felt that.
Tyke's going to do. Bodger, you're up.
Hey.
And now that you're frenzied, you can use your bonus action to do another
really
attack.
is just a name change.
Yeah, Frenzied Rage.
Yep.
Okay. But I've already activated Reckless now that's happening, isn't it?
No, Reckless is a thing you can choose to do at the top of
Okay.
every turn if you want to.
Now, okay, so hang on. Rage, more likely to hit.
Nope.
Because I can roll
Nope.
twice. No.
Rage. All right, let me walk.
Let's break it down for everyone watching.
What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of the fam tonight. We're chilling out, having a great time. 53 viewers on a Dungeons and Dragons stream. Can I? Wow. What? Well, 50 now. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're having a blast here. We're watching Viva La Dirt League, NPC D&D. Let's keep going.
For Rowan at the table, kind of for the 3 of us, let's break it down, Rob.
Come down here and tell me how it's done.
It feels like that, PC.
Right, what am I doing? How does it all work? Rage, reckless, attack, and frenzied rage.
All right, calm down. All right. On your turn, you've got an action and a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay? So you use your action to attack.
Right.
And at this level, when you do an attack, you just get 1 attack.
Right.
Level 5, you get 2 attacks when you use your action to do that. So, you get
don't
2
complicate
okay.
things.
Rage is something you can do as a bonus action a limited number of times per day.
Yeah.
Whilever you are raging, you're doing more damage, and you are taking less damage.
Okay.
So that's the 2 there.
Yep. You do extra rage
Yeah.
damage. You take less damage from piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Yeah. And then once you're raging, that gives. I'm trying to help. So like.
This is great.
So you can choose to rage, which gives you extra damage.
So when I hit, and I'm rolling
When
the
you hit,
D12,
you roll that and you add more than you would.
and I'm adding a bit
otherwise.
more. Okay.
Yes. And when I hit you with a slashing attack, you take half of that.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
That's rage.
We got rage.
Frenzied
Frenzied
rage.
Rage, I get. You get
Frenzy is as a bonus action on each of your turns. You can make an extra attack.
When normally as a bonus action, you can just do like a smaller thing,
You
like
can do,
run away or something. Okay.
Okay. So Frenzy gives you an extra attack as a bonus action. You can't take it on the same turn that you rage because raging is a bonus action.
Yeah.
So you use your bonus action to go into a rage. The next turn, you don't have anything to use your bonus for, so you use it to make an extra attack.
Give me strength.
You can go back up to the DM, please.
And then the reckless makes it more likely that you're going to hit, but it's more likely that you'll get hit in return.
You can choose to give all of your attacks for an entire round advantage, so you're more likely to hit.
Yeah.
But do
Based upon, I believe, class, if I remember correctly. And the other thing that I just typed up because I was curious, because I wondered what class gets the most attacks. And can you guys guess what class in Dungeons and Dragons gets the most attacks? You'll get some fanfare if you know what it is. Let's see who gets it first. There you go. What's up? What is up? Hugh wins it. Hugh got it correct. Fighter. Congratulations, Hugh. You win my love and admiration. You've always had that, Hugh. You've always had that.
doing so, you're not fighting defensively, so they can attack you.
We tried. I mean,
good to see you, Hugh.
Everything. Reckless, frenzied rage, reckless and rage.
I'm already frenzied rage.
You're already frenzied raging.
And I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
You're gonna reckless on both of these. So it will get attacks. If you don't kill it, it will get attacks at advantage on you in the next round.
When's he gonna fucking get in there and do something?
I mean, on the ally's turn. It was his action to transform, so he couldn't also attack.
Who attacks before? Who attacks first? The Yeti.
Me. Him and
Yeti's baddies too. Allies is this one.
So I'm gonna have to put up. Okay. Here we go.
You got this.
There's a lot of people around before him.
10.
10.
Unless the information I got was wrong, but came from the D&D wiki.
19.
19 plus stuff will definitely
It
hit.
said fighter.
So roll your damage. So now it's your D12.
D12.
Plus 5 because it's 3 from strength, 2 from rage.
11 plus 5.
Nice. 16 points of damage to the Yeti.
And do it again, baby.
The same again. Repeat.
You got this.
4
with that last attack, it was looking wounded.
Ooh. Okay. 4
Hey.
or 16.
Okay.
16 plus your modifier is going to it's going to hit.
And now damage.
Do the damage. Here's the roll. The damage roll big.
5. Or is it a 5 or?
No. 5 plus your
5 plus
damage, which
5.
is 5, so 10. 10 extra. So he's taken.
Badger needs to be rolling bigger.
All right, not dead yet, but you strike him once.
Over halfway.
If we take
Over
this guy
halfway
down,
down.
the little tykes will run away.
I think you might be right. I think the tykes will.
No, I'm on. Who's after me?
You're here, Bodger.
Allies.
Okay. There's a lot of people to attack him before he gets to attack.
Okay, good. Because I don't like man, I need him gone. I've really committed to this. I did a reckless attack, so if he goes to me, I'm like, I've given it everything, guys. I've really f***ing gone for it. I need you to help me.
Yeah, mate. I'll get right on.
I'll get right on it just after I learn his movements.
I can't learn his movements if he's dead.
Yeah. That's going to be really helpful going forward.
Multi-attack.
Come on.
The Goliath Werebear
don't be useless. Don't be
that's
useless.
going to hit, and the second one is going to also hit. So he's taking 2 great axe attacks.
Sick.
Cool.
Dang, boy.
Dirk.
He's going to hit with this one,
Thanks,
this one,
Dirk.
and then add
Dirk.
Dirk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait. No, yeah, that is enough. All right, so the Goliath takes it out. So it saves you. Runs up behind it, and as it's just been slashed across the belly, and then you bring it round and slash it right into the shoulder.
Leg off.
It screams out, but now it's kind of prevented from turning around as the Goliath runs up behind it.
Right.
Right across the back, severs some of the spine, and you see it drop to its knees just an instant paralysis of the lower half. Brings it round the top and drags it down into the back of the skull. You can see the two sort of.
Take that, little Yeti babies. That's what your mother gets. Sorry, that was horrible. I'm sorry for that, but take that. Take that, Yeti babies. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing ever to say.
Icy blue eyes kind of to the side.
I took no pleasure in
tongue lolls.
But I had to do it.
Your mama can't feed you anymore. She's a little too aggressive.
I would have taken pleasure if I could see.
Yeah.
I'm paralyzed facing this way. Can't see shit going on behind me.
But it sounded great.
That was your ally's turn. 2 attacks. That's all he can do. Oh, he's got reaction. Forgot about that. Hasn't taken damage though. It doesn't make sense. All right, Baradoon.
Just to scare these tykes off, I'm
wouldn't they be scared? I mean, like if their mother died right in front of them, wouldn't they already be kind of scared?
Firebolt in their direction.
All right.
At them or
one of those two?
I think no. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna fire it just because they'll notice it. I'll fire it at this guy just to make sure he absolutely pisses off.
Why don't you like?
20
you
just
might as well just aim it at.
I'm gonna aim it at him.
Adam with Bear Doon's like, no, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with a fireball. Don't get me wrong, you little Yeti bitch.
2 minutes not gonna kill him.
Actually, I moved you to get a better idea, but you've got spell sniper. You can
right
past.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot through Bob's legs.
Nice.
A firebolt. I'm purposely doing.
You're sure you're accurate?
Purposely doing a low-level spell just to scare them off.
Make an attack.
Wait, no, what is it? Oh, do I need to roll that with fireball?
Yes, it's always an attack roll with your d20.
And I got 4, so.
4 on that.
You hit
plus
Bob
your
and
modifier or
kill him.
anything?
My modifier is +5.
So 9 total, not enough to hit, but you fire it off.
Okay.
Then
it's an interesting thing in Dungeons and Dragons when you're actually fighting like nature itself, like animals, beasts, monsters versus like any other class. You know, there's a level of chaos to it, which I always find interesting.
You hear a shriek of terror from
because you can't really communicate.
Oh, great. I missed, but it scared them.
It's messy.
Yeah. But are you moving anywhere? Bonus action. You've still got expedition.
Like with
Yeah,
the
I'm
wolves.
fine. This guy's down. I don't think
It's fine. It's fine. Bob.
Yeah, what's up?
You're paralyzed.
Yep.
As something is actively eating you alive.
Yes, correct.
Have you had fun?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Would you recommend
D&D to a friend or colleague?
No.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? In fact, I wonder if it.
Are you telling me Vanessa's going to pop out late night?
See you guys.
It doesn't say, unfortunately for you, it doesn't say anything about the effect on the last
All right, get some sleep, Rachel. Hopefully you get some tomorrow, buddy.
Maybe to tell people about it, but the important thing is we had fun here today.
They will get to go before you get to, so you'll be dead anyway, so it's
Sorry,
fine.
what?
What?
I'm dead.
Greg.
Am I?
Not yet.
Great.
All right. I feel like the acting thing is not working out in
thank
this
you, Retro.
scenario.
Have a good night.
They just rolled higher than your deception.
Oh, real quick. Sorry to interrupt everybody, but I have to tell Retro that Christy really loves all the cats and your dog that you had that we watched here. She watched all of that, and she says she really likes Luna. I think Luna is her favorite.
Being an actor doesn't often work out.
We never got to see the effects of your acting, did we?
But she also loves the little sumo cat. What is the sumo cat's name? I can't remember. You know, the one at the end you showed us, the little sumo cat, kind of looking like Kung Fu Panda.
No, we did.
They went to
Cloud.
She loved Cloud too. She loved Cloud also.
Again, any healing you
Good
could
night,
spare
Retro.
would be very much appreciated.
They're likely going to bail on their turn.
I think so. I am going to. So I can move and then cure wounds.
Yep.
But I can't move.
Cure wounds is a touch spell, so as long as you can get to melee with somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to Bob.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh shit! I mean, I can. It's a cup, right?
Thank you, Jeffrey. Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you here.
Anything else?
I will
thank you for that follow, bro.
Either an athletics check to push yourself a little further, or an acrobatics check to slide on the ice to get further.
All right, let's go for what was athletics?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics is +4, so let's do acrobatics.
Let's do it, baby.
Great acrobatic.
I do a forward flip. 3. I can't help you. Nobody can help you. You're cursed.
Sorry, mate. Anything to do with helping you or yourself
so you run,
is just...
and you think, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to just slide. And you try to slide on the ice.
Yeah.
Just boom, face plant.
Slam down prone here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's the end of my turn.
That's the rest of your movement. That's the rest of your movement, but you've still got your action and bonus action.
Okay.
Stand up with your action.
I am going to, just...
I mean, honestly, what the
Can I use lucky for that actually, or is that?
Oh yeah, you can lucky reroll that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, lucky reroll.
Okay, come on.
come on.
16 plus,
right.
so 20.
So luckily you're slipping on your ass, but luckily there's just a rock that's just in the right place to hit your foot, and it pushes you back up onto your feet. You manage to slide your forward roll. Whee! And you land next to.
All right, mate.
Next to your frozen comrade.
All right, and I can double down on the acting.
Bleeding, just
Thank God you're here, Greg. Yes, I'm here. Psych, Greg! Heal me, you son of a.
I use. What's my best healing?
Act like a nurse.
I use some mending.
Act like a butterfly. That's all I've trained for.
Oh god.
Okay, so I'm gonna use mending. Sorry, I don't have the card.
Mending.
Oh no, sorry, not mending.
Fix his belt.
I cure wounds.
Oh, just little tigers chewed through your belt. Or just.
Hell. Oh my god.
I use cure wounds.
Thank you.
Okay.
This tyke better kill me or I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
how do I do it?
You just roll the cure wounds. You touch him.
Right.
He recovers that much plus your intelligence modifier of 3.
This is
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is fantastic, man.
6.
Yes. You regain 9 hit points as he runs forward. He gets his magic bucket out. It fills up. Point blank splashes you in the face.
More
that's
cold.
definitely gonna freeze.
It's
magic.
Well, thank you for the healing, but maybe don't pour water on me. We're in the middle of a frozen tundra, mate. Whatever, I'll take it.
I mean, it heals me and freezes me more.
It splashes across your face, down over the tyke and over your hip, and a lot of the wounds where the tyke's been gnawing at you. It starts to stitch themselves back together. Greg, that was your action and movement. Have you got anything you can do with a bonus?
This is insane, man. This is insane.
I go, hey, get out of here to the little type. I'm like, all right. Get.
Because he's already frightened of the fire.
Dude, I do that to Bodhi all the time. I do that to Bodhi and Winnie. These two cats, Christy's cats. Bodhi's actually over here right now. Maybe I'll bring him down tomorrow for the morning stream. But like anytime the cats do something bad, I'm like, yeah.
Can you? I'll allow a bonus action intimidation check.
Cool.
It works.
16.
Try it on your
Works.
cats.
Intimidation of negative.
They're like,
it's a 15.
I don't know what to do.
+1, yeah, 17.
Nice. 17. All right. It is.
Christy hates it.
Now.
Christy hates when I do that.
It's going to drop off of you, and it's going to. Let's see. Mummy's just died. What's it going to do? Does it go to Mummy? Does it run away from Mummy? I'm not sure. You're all pretty dangerous. It's going to leg it. So it's going to dive off of you. If you weren't paralyzed, you'd get an attack of opportunity, but you're paralyzed. So that's
Great.
Just.
Although, little cutie little creatures, it's like, maybe they.
I almost, if I could, I would only be like, come hang out. Oh, okay, bye.
I just feel like the mum was just acting like out of instinct to protect the children
off the space.
But to be fair, these little guys shouldn't have attacked.
Bodger. Yeah.
I mean, so they've gone.
Those ones could. Actually, this guy didn't disengage, so he can also dash. So yeah, they're all about here.
They're all kind of like so.
They're running through
possibly we're kind of, this and Mum is dead. They're kind of more or less gone.
Just heave your axe at them. Just throw it.
Chase him down. Finish him off.
I mean, okay.
You've got a javelin, right?
Yeah, but
they're running.
We're done.
I think they're gonna go get dead. I think they're gonna go dead.
I feel like the
battle.
Dead.
You know.
I feel like the battle we're done here.
Okay, I think
the battle's done here.
I think we're done.
So, man, I'm really.
When the barbarian does not have any bloodlust anymore, Rowan with Bodger has decided to just be like, you know what? I'm just completely done with this. He's upset because he's not really understanding the game mechanics, although Rob is teaching him. But he's just Rowan is just very upset right now. He's like, you know what? I think we're done. I think they're gonna run away. I think we're done. Rob might not think the same way.
Sorry about. Didn't want to kill the Yeti.
You didn't kill your mother.
Do want your hide though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like
the Yeti hide.
Gonna get in there and get myself a little Yeti hide.
All right.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
So you head back. You drag this cloak back to you through the thick snow.
I come back to Bob and go.
That was a great battle. Didn't we all do well? Good work, Greg. Acting like the Yetis. I like it. Bodger. Some great axe swings there. I did well as well, obviously. And Dirk. Dirk, werebear form. Genius.
I'm also thinking.
You're making another Constitution save. I want to see how many rounds it takes for you to actually shake this effect.
16?
Yeah, so just after everything's finished, you managed to feel this ice kind of thawing within yourself.
It was because I came back with the cloak.
I'm also wondering, can we do a little short rest?
If you want, it'll take at least half an hour to sit down and do nothing.
Short rest.
Bodger wants a short rest?
I would gladly take a short rest.
I'm fine with a short rest.
Let's have a short rest.
All right.
Let's just sit on.
You can either skin this thing or take a short rest. You can't do both at once. Like you can skin the thing and then take a short rest.
What do I do with the coat? Bit of warmth. I've already got something. I don't fucking care about skinning it.
I'll tell you what. He hasn't. Your ally hasn't taken any damage. He will skin it while you guys have a short rest. He is very used to skinning animals.
Yeah, I mean,
so you guys sit down
for the short rest.
Get your get your.
And Dirk's so nice to do that.
Whatever,
Dirk doesn't have to do that after Bodger.
So I have the advantage of being able to.
The fact that Dirk would even do that after what Bodger had done with the locket and getting really personal is very nice of Rob. You know, I've seen dungeon masters that would never react that way. Rob's being very nice.
Like I need less rest. Right?
Yeah, long rests. Yeah, you don't need to sleep for 6 hours. You don't need to sleep for 6 hours. You can meditate for 4.
Right. So what does a short rest get me?
Nothing. I mean, you can get hit points back.
Yeah, good.
So on a short rest, you can roll your hit die.
Oh no, kid.
So your D8, D12, D6. If you want to recover hit points, you can expend one of those to regain that many plus your Constitution modifier.
You think that'll happen?
Yeah,
so you probably know, kid, because you've seen. I'm very curious about this locket.
Can I get one of my spell slots back with the short rest?
4. Is there any modifier for there?
4 plus your Constitution.
4.
Constitution.
So you regain 6 hit points from that. 4 total, so you regain 4 hit points.
You're
not going to use them?
Constitution, my modifier.
Summon it.
Oh man. Hey, I got some valuable information out of these guys.
You know how to.
This could come in handy.
I mean, can we do it?
Cut it.
You just watch this.
Can we go like another half hour?
So the way I do it in my games, FYI, is that I make short rests half an hour instead of an hour, but you can only roll 1 hit die per half hour. So you can take another half hour to roll another one.
Another little halfie.
Just be aware that as you're using these up, you only get 1 hit die back per long rest. So it's a resource you are using up that.
The ability to have a short rest is a resource.
Yes, the hit die that you're using, you're expending it. You've got 4.
Oh yeah, I need to. I've got 4d12, so now I've got.
So now you've got 3d12 left.
All right,
so I've got 3d8 left.
Interesting. What's up, Wargasm? Welcome to the fam.
This should say.
Glad to have you here tonight.
You've now got 2 left.
You'll be able to talk soon.
You're level 4.
This
so you
thing
have 4
here
D8.
should say 4d8 because you are level 4 and you have
Get on
hit die of
Get on the app, you just said that should be 2.
Yeah, and then you were like, you've still got 3 left.
Maximum should be 3.
Get on the app. Use the app, mate.
Maximum should be 4.
Yeah, great.
Your current should be 3.
Technology, mate. Get on the old app, mate.
Great.
Right, 3 underneath it. That's how many you've got left. You've got
Okay, one more. I want to use it.
You're going to use it.
What's
So you have an hour
up,
to sit
midlife
down
crisis? Good to see you here.
And another 8 plus 2.
All right.
1. Of course. Of fucking course.
Nice, Ben.
1.
Lock it.
Oh, I can't be spoiled. Wow. Okay. I can't wait for the next episode. I really can't. I'm very much looking forward to it. If you're here tonight, thank you so much. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget, try and make it here live. Our playlist down here, you guys are doing a fantastic job at sharing. Make sure you like everything down here. Get the word out. We're having a great time here. Thursday nights watching D&D live. Make sure you try and get here. If you can't, totally understand. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope I get to see you guys tomorrow on the morning stream where we have a huge variety show called DG in the morning, and we have a great time. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Good night.